Hello viewers, this is Nida Seeb. Welcome to my channel Life with Nida. My today's topic is about verbs and I highly recommend all of you to watch the whole video to understand the further concepts of English grammar. So if you find anything interesting or new in this topic, take a pen and a copy with you and just note down in it. In this way you will understand this concept very clearly. So, without any further delay, let's get started. So, viewers, before starting verbs, you have to take a little review of the previous parts of speech. So, I will give the link in the description of the previous parts of speech. Now, let's come to the verbs. What is a verb? It is the main part of the sentence. Remember, verb is the main part of the sentence. Verb tells us two things about the subject: an action or activity performed by the subject, and the other thing is state of being of the subject, or you can say in the other words state or situation of the subject. Let me give you some examples of the action verb and state of being. The examples of the action verbs are run and play. So these are the activities. And the examples of the state of beings, or you can say the stative verbs, are is and feels. So I will explain you with the sentence example to make it more clear. Following are the examples of the action verbs. Let me start with the example number 1. Children read books regularly. Here, what action has done by the children? They are reading. So, read is an activity performed by the children. So, this is a action verb. Superman is flying in the sky. So, which action is performing by the Superman is flying. So, fly is a or flying is an action verb. I ride bicycle regularly. So, which action I performed? I ride bicycle. So, ride is an action verb. Now let's discuss the state verbs. State verbs describe the state or situation of a subject. The examples are she feels happy today. How is she feeling today? She is feeling happy. So feels is the state over here. Number 2, I am a boy. Am is a stative verb which is showing or describing that he is a boy. Number 3, he is a policeman. So is a stative verb here which is describing the state of a man that he is a police. Verbs are mainly divided into two parts. Number 1, main verbs, and the other one is auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Now let's discuss the main verbs. What are main verbs? Main verbs are the words that actually shows the action or activity of subject. They can stand alone without help of any other verbs. Examples of them are read, sleep, eat, run, etc. All these words can exist independently and provided complete meaning to sentence. So let me explain you with the help of some sentence example. Sun shines. So what is the activity performed by the sun? It is shining. So shines is the main verb. Number 2 is bus stops. So what is the activity performing by the bus? It is to stops. So stops is the main verb. Car runs. What is the action or activity is performing by the car? It is running. So runs is the main verb over here. Remember, the main verbs are the action or activity performed by the verbs. Now let's look into the auxiliary verbs. What are auxiliary verbs? They give more meaning to the main verbs. They cannot stand alone, which means they require main verb for their existence. The examples are is, has, do, did. They are called the main verbs. Will, shall, can, could, might, must. They are called modal auxiliary verbs. Now let's look into the sentence example to make it more clear. May. So using may, I write bus may. So bus may is not clearing any concept about the bus, that what is bus doing. But if I write bus may stop, so it is showing me the complete activity that it is to stop, or bus may stop. Here may is the auxiliary or modal verb and stop is the main verb. Will. Sarah will. Sarah will is not conveying any proper sense of the sentence. If I write Sarah will come, so this sentence is making the sense that Sarah will come. So will is the helping verb over here and come is the main verb. Now let's look into the next example, which is must. If I write they must, so it is not conveying any proper message of the sentence and it is of no use. If I write they must eat, so now I am clear with that they must eat. Must is the helping verb or auxiliary verb, or eat is the main verb over here. So that's it for the examples or the concept of the verb. Now we discuss what we learn in this video. We learn in this video about the verbs. Verbs tells us about the two things of the subject, action of a subject or state of being of a subject. And then we discussed about the two main types of the verb. Number one is main verb and the number two is auxiliary or helping verb. So that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for watching. If you have any question and suggestion, do write in the comment section and don't forget to like my videos and do share it with your friends and subscribe my channel. Have a good day.